Yo, Wagwan, it's that guy, Not Locks, Not Nation. Just want to give you guys a quick update on my locks. I have been in Cuba. Trip of a lifetime. I loved it. I'll definitely be going back numerous times in the future. Unfortunately, I did get sick the last day, and I just kind of recovering from it now. But what I loved about Cuba was the length and the lock definition, and the salt water really hitting my hair and helping with the growth a little bit. And I just want to show you guys a quick update on what my hair was looking like out in Cuba. So I had this picture taken on the beach, Cayo, Santa Maria, and what we're seeing here on my lock update, my hair's soaking wet right out the salt water. Now this picture actually really shows the definition of my dreads. You can really see some of the wispy tips that are going on. Some tips are blunted, a lot of them are wispy. And now if we notice on my locks itself, they're a bit lighter colored at the bottom than at the top. This happens from the sun just kind of drying out your hair over time. Under a microscopic look, it's actually kind of like a lighter brown opposed to like a black that it looks like in this picture. Check out my birthmark right here in my back. Been there my whole life. I did get bit up by mosquitoes a ton when I was there, but besides that, the locks in the salt water, very refreshing. My thing about locks in salt water is you never want to leave the salt water in your locks. It's fine swimming in them, but when you get out of the salt water, you're gonna let your hair dry. It's best to rinse out the salt water. If you're starting your locks out, going in the salt water and letting it dry, and then rinsing it out actually helps you your hair lock together faster. But you just don't want to leave the salt water in like overnight. Like, let it dry out for a little bit. You can let it dry out completely, but then the next day you're gonna want to rinse it out again. Like, you don't want to leave it in there for weeks on end. Now salt water gets very sticky. You can feel it on your skin after you leave salt water. Sometimes you're very sticky. Same thing with your hair. It makes it very sticky, and this I feel it can cause like odors and buildup if you leave it in for too long. I always try to rinse out salt water after, for sure. I just find my hair dries a lot better, and it has a better feeling to it after it's dried up. While I was on the beach, I actually put my hair up in this bun really quick. This was like a 2-second do. I just kind of grabbed a bunch of hair and put an elastic band on it, and it turned out pretty well. It turned out pretty well without me even really trying. And this comes along with just time and length. The longer your dreads are, the easier it is to tie up into a updo that just kind of stays and looks great. I like this updo a lot because it's only a half updo. It's a lot lighter on your hair and on the tension of your hairline. You can keep it up longer. Personally, I just think it looks great for photos. I don't often wear my hair like this, but on the beach this day, I was just feeling the vibe. The length of my locks actually down to past my chest, down my back. And this is essentially almost the same length as my first set of locks that got 7 years. So it really shows that my freeform dreads are growing quicker than my interlocks. Not really too sure on why it's doing that, but it definitely is. And the last thing I wanted to show you guys here, I often wrap my dreads up for work. Now, I can do a tutorial video on how to do this. Stay tuned later in the week, I will put this out. But essentially it's just a sleeve with my hair up on the top of my head. Instead of putting it on the back, like a lot of people do with Tams, I've been trying to put it on the top to alleviate the stretch of my hairline from going back. So I'll just try to put the weight on the top of my head as much as possible. Now this look reminds me of the Rastas wrap that you'll see in the Rastafari culture. Only difference is this wrap that I'm wearing has a hole in the top of the head instead of a full wrap. I haven't actually wrapped my hair properly before, but this is the closest I've come with a hair wrap. I feel like it actually looks pretty good. It looks decent. It gets a lot of stares. People look at me funny when I wear my hair like this, but I don't really care. Yeah, and that's that. This is a little quick update on what's been going on with my dreads. Expect a full update sooner than later. I am putting a lot of content out there for you guys. Got a lot of shit written down on my dread list, my dread review list, and just keeping the content flowing. So definitely appreciate you guys stopping by on this channel day in, day out on the live streams. Hit that bell for notifications. Definitely be the first to arrive at these videos. And much appreciation to all. So stay happy and stay natty. I'll see you guys in the next Dreadlock update. Peace out, one love.
The nation.